Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I did this smoky glittery eye. I am so obsessed with it using the brand new Artist Couture. I lost the palette. Where's the palette? You guys should see my vanity right now. It is like so messy. So I'm using the Supreme Bronze palette from Artist Couture, and if you guys been following me for a while, you know that the Supreme Nudes palette is seriously like my favorite. I still use it a lot till this day, and when I saw that they were coming out with a Supreme Bronze palette, I was like so excited, and I was just like, I can't wait to get that palette in and play with some looks. So this palette, you guys, does run for $42. We also have the Supreme Glow Head to Toe Perfection Oil, which runs for $45. Or if you buy both items, the palette and the oil, that will run you $87. So I did check also on Artist Couture. Unfortunately, my code does not work for new upcoming products, but I do notice that they do change it within like a few weeks or a few months. I will keep you guys updated so that way you guys can use my code Sandy at checkout, but you can still use my code with any other of their products on their website, so feel free to check that out. I will link those codes down below for you guys. I love bronzy shades, and I'll be honest, I was like, I didn't know where to go with this palette. I just have so many different looks that I want to create with this, because you can do anything from very natural to something super bronzy and like glam like this. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere. It's currently 10 o'clock at night, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take this off, edit the video, and hopefully it's up for you guys today. Well, today's Wednesday, but for you guys, you're watching this on Thursday. I am definitely going to be using this palette again and creating more looks for you guys. I am going to San Diego this weekend, so I will be bringing this with me because I really want to dig into like more of like the natural eyeshadows here to create something more wearable for you guys. This is definitely a look that I would wear to go out to like an event, something, it's very sparkly, and I am really obsessed with the look today, and I am obsessed with the quality. The pigmentation is there. I definitely recommend you guys picking up this palette. I definitely am really in love with it. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyeshadow tutorial so you guys can see how I created this eyeshadow look, and if you felt inspired by this look, do not forget to tag me on Instagram because you know that I love to see your recreations. I will link the products down below for you guys. Check it out. I'm obsessed with Artist Couture. They always have such great products. Right now I'm also wearing their primer. It's their Prep and Glow Blurring Perfection Primer. It is so good. I love using a matte foundation on top of this. I feel like my skin just looks really pretty. Right now my skin's going through it. I don't know what's going on. I think it's me wearing the mask for 8 hours a day. So my skin is really, something's going on here. But either way, it still looks really, really great. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and play with some eyeshadow. If you have this palette with you right now, take it out, follow along. If you don't, it's okay. Use whatever palette that you have at home and you can follow my exact same steps. So I love you guys so much. Take care, and let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so here we have the Supreme Bronze palette. I can seriously think of so many looks, you guys, when I look at this palette that I cannot wait to dig in. So for a lot of you, if you didn't know, Artist Couture is cruelty-free, vegan, fragrance, paraben, silicone, and sulfate free, in case you didn't know. And now I'm gonna go into the shade called Baked, and this eyeshadow is a matte dark chocolate brown, and of course I'm going into my Morphe times Ariel brush, the A20. And basically what I'm doing, you guys, is just applying this in the crease and then moving it back and forth. I do want to build up the intensity, so it is going to get a little darker. Remember, with all of my tutorials, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just showing you how I'm doing it and how I like it. If you don't want it this intense, you don't have to do it this intense, okay? To blend out the harsh lines, I'm going to go into the shade called Toasty, which is a nice matte eyeshadow, and it's like a caramel brown color. And I'm switching over to a more fluffier brush. I don't remember the name, you guys, don't kill me, but I will add everything down below. You guys already know that I do. And basically the reason why I'm using this brush is because it's more fluffier, so it's really going to help blend out those harsh lines, make the eyeshadow look more blurred out and more soft. And then I'm going to go into my black eyeliner from Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils is what they're called, in the shade Perversion, and just pretty much tie lining my eyes as well as applying this eyeliner on the top lash line, because we are going to go in with the smaller detailed brush from Morphe x Ariel. I don't remember the number. And I'm just pretty much using that eyeshadow brush just to blend out this cream eyeliner and make it look nice and soft and smoky. With absolutely no product, you guys, I'm going into that same Morphe x Ariel brush that we used in the beginning just to blend out any harsh lines from that eyeliner. Taking the shade called Glisten. It's a nice gunmetal shade with a little bit of silver pearls in them, and I'm using this Sigma flat brush. And pretty much, you guys, what I'm doing with absolutely no setting spray Fix Plus, I'm going right into the pan and applying it or tapping that eyeshadow onto my entire lid. And this is what really brings the eyeshadow together. I feel like this really makes it look nice and bronzy versus, I kind of almost gave up, but I was like, you know what, trust the process, because I kind of felt like it was starting to look a little muddy or a little messy. But then once I slapped this eyeshadow on and then slapped on some lashes, finished off my entire face, I was like, okay. And then I'm just gonna go back into that same brush, the A20, with a little bit of that shade called Glisten again, and just buffing it out in the crease. Now I'm going to go back into that same eyeliner that we used earlier, you guys, and I'm just going to place it in my waterline. I'm not going to take it all the way towards my lower lash line, even though you can still see that when I applied it in my waterline, it did transfer a little bit towards that bottom lash line, but that's okay because I'm going to go back into a smaller detailed brush to just blend out that gel liner, and then just pretty much set the black and make it a little bit smoky. So then I do take a little bit of the same eyeshadows that we used in the crease and then pretty much bringing it down below. But I really just want to keep the black eyeliner in my waterline, and that's it. For my lower lashes, I'm going to go into my Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. I'm going to go into the shade called Sand, which is a nice champagne color, which actually reminds me of an eyeshadow that I would use on a bride personally. I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm going to apply this in the inner corner highlight, and then just with whatever I have left, I will apply it towards the brow bone. And of course, we can't forget the Supreme Glow Head to Toe Perfection Oil, you guys. It is not sticky, it is super soft and silky, and it really gives it a nice glowy finish. Alright, my honeys, and that is it for today's grungy, smoky, bronzy eyeshadow look with the Artist Couture Supreme Bronze Palette. I am so obsessed with it. Go pick it up. It's available now on artistcouture.com as well as sephora.com. You don't want to miss out on this palette, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Besitos. Bye!